Guys, I'm here to get into a directing analysis of Dead Man, which is directed by Jim Jarmusch, released in the year 1995. And sometimes Jim Jarmusch's directing is just characterized by this poetic and non-narrative sort of approach, which just blends the Western genre into a completely surreal and spiritual kind of journey from start to finish. And it seems like Jarmusch is just utilizing this intuitive improvisational sort of method because he didn't really have any storyboard or shot list going into any of this. Really, he just wanted these scenes to unfold organically, which just results in a really hypnotic sort of meditative pacing from start to finish, which just relies on the visual aspect of the storytelling. Very minimal kind of screenplay, yet it's always completely entertaining and fascinating. Cinematography just has this striking use, while the sound is just often kind of balancing between a lot of silent and loud moments, which ultimately combines with Neil Young's original soundtrack. And this is such a wonderful revision of the Western genre as it explores a bunch of themes of just corruption, identity, nature, and death in general. As Jarmusch infuses plenty of his poetic background into the just abstract imagery and narrative structure, which makes this flow up more like a poem rather than that of a story. And Jarmusch just really leaves a surprising sort of element in all the landscape shots, which I really love his collaboration with cinematographer Robbie Mueller. As Jarmusch just strips down the Western genre into something completely harsh and violent and kind of destructing mythology, much like how Robert Altman did with McCabe and Mrs. Miller. This holds up in a very similar kind of just surreal sort of Western film, and it's just atmospheric, often unsettling in its own kind of original, down to earth sort of way.